The DCS is getting older, as we all are. And here are some unfortunate facts about growing older. Now, I know they don't apply to people here. But when you get old, like Casper and me, your back goes out more than you do. A fortune teller offers to tell your face. Think about it. You remember this week that last week was your wedding anniversary. You sink your teeth into a juicy steak and they stay there. Your pacemaker makes the garage door go up and down when a pretty girl walks by. You have too much room in your house, but not enough in your medicine cabinet. Your knees buckle, but your belt won't. Your new easy chair has more options than your car. And one of the throw pillows on your bed is a hot water bottle. There'll be more, Casper, but not right now. We'll do something else. The council reminded us of our common Dutch heritage and our common Dutch language. And for some of us, my own example, I've been in this country almost 57 years. I'm not sure whether I'm as Dutch as I used to be. So I looked long and hard for a simple test that will tell us quickly if we're still Dutch or if we're not. I call this my test of Dutchicity. I would like everyone to take this test. Just keep track of your score, your crumbs of your cake, or perhaps a drop in the glass. But I've got about 10 questions here. How many points will you get on our test? Here's the first question. It's about home decor. In your home, at least one table is covered by what most Canadians would call a rug. An extra point, if that rug is on the dining room table, and after lunch, you clean it with a brush roller, time relief. And on that, when it's not being used for dining, is a lovely vase full of plastic tulips. So far, 2 points. More decor. You have in your house more than one piece of Delft blue. And an extra point if beside that piece of Delft blue, you proudly display a collection of teeny tiny spoons. And below that hangs a framed picture of a windmill. How many points so far? You're adding them up. Now a question about your family. 1 point if you have cousins that have the same first name as you do.
How about brothers?
An extra point if all your children and grandchildren are taller than you are. That makes you Dutch. And now the first food question. Real cheese is never orange. It always is yellow and covered with wax. And an extra point if you regularly use a cheese plane, what we call a kastaf, to slice your yellow cheese, not the orange stuff. The sports question. They keep track? The sports question. At the recent World Cup final, when Oranje played Spain, you had hoped deep inside your heart that the team that they could have been playing and beaten was Germany. And an extra point during that heady soccer season, you flew an orange or a Dutch flag on your car. Now, family traditions. We're up to question number 6, I believe. Birthdays are sacred and very important in your family, and everybody is congratulated. Congratulate your sister on her birthday. Congratulate your mother for her mother-in-law.
What's up with that?
An extra point if you begin the festivities with coffee and cake and end them with a bulge. Begin with coffee and cake, end with a bulge. Sometimes 2. Another food question. In December, you give or receive a chocolate letter. Point. An extra point if during this past year you've eaten an open-face sandwich covered with chocolate sprinkles and if you ate that with a knife and fork. Point, 2 points there. Okay. You keep a perpetual calendar, one that's always on the wall, with everyone's birthdays and anniversaries, spelled out in capital letters, and an extra point if that calendar is in the bathroom. Two more food questions. That bottle of Heinz ketchup you bought 10 years ago is still more than half full. And as my mother used to say, get an extra point for this, if you turn up your nose at garlic, that's vieze knoflook. The last question. Your favorite cookies all taste like almonds. And an extra point if you put mayonnaise on your fries, mustard on your croquettes, and onions on your herring, and muffy in your soup. That soup, of course, is homemade and usually comes with little meatballs and sundaes. Now, one bonus question. One bonus question. You have lace on your windows, but not on your underwear. Okay, add them up. I won't embarrass anybody, but maybe under the table, how many have scored 15 or more points? Hold your hand up. 15 or more points. You are Dutch to the core. To the core. Maybe even a little too Dutch for most Dutch. 10 to 15 points. Your Dutch heritage is still important to you. Less than 10 points. Your inner Dutch is still there. It's still there, can still be found. Less than 5 points. Netherlands, what's that? But for everybody, I hope you enjoyed reminiscing about our favorite Dutch things that we all experienced here in Canada and before. Thank you.